time to like get picked up from Sophie's, same Uber. Like 2 hours later, same Uber comes. Then today, no, I always get trucks. Like I've never had no. Nah, it's only or they was just busy. Then I was on my way to Sexy Red after party. The Uber black truck, nice, breaks down on the highway. That is crazy. On the highway. Then today, somebody's grandma picks me up. No, so serious. And then she does driving for like the public school district. So she had this big old sign on the side of her vehicle that says St. Louis Public Schools. And she didn't know how to drive. It was horrible. Hopefully you get a better one. Huh? It's time for practice driving. No, for real. Point, I need to sell my car. I never sold it. My car's sitting at the loft. It's crazy. I just don't like driving. I don't have patience. Yeah, see, I like working while I'm driving. Oh, I gotta answer this. This is but y'all can still work. Y'all can listen to Chicago. This is the Chicago Bulls. Hello. Hi. How are you? I do. Okay. Sure. I'll send that. Yep, I can do that right now. Can you text me or can you email me and then I'll send the logo right back? Okay. Yep.com. Perfect. Thank you so much. We're all looking forward to the game. Alrighty. Bye. Okay. Bye. Y'all should come. We're going to I do a partnership with the Chicago Bulls and we take bus trips up there to go see Jason Tatum play. When the next one? December 21st.
Damn, dog, you made that beat?
I ball like J-Bo. Had to cut them off and push away, they know I'm still lit. Life of a boss, I eat my body, but I'm still rich. Had to change the circle, focus up, make us all rich. Ain't seeing what I'm seeing, I can never beef about no small shit. Talk money, yeah, I'm all in. I'm break beer with my team, rest I'm ballin'.
Love and light to the world. I'm Sean Smith. We back with another episode of In the Skin, and we here with the one and only Morgan Casey.
What's up?
What's up? How are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm nervous.
Nervous?
I'm always nervous with tattoos when I'm excited.
Why?
Pain. And I know, yeah. I don't know what it is. But I keep getting them, so it can't be that bad, huh?
It's addicting.
It is.
Because with pain is pleasure at the end, right?
For sure.
Yeah. What we doing today?
I'm actually getting my cross tattoo. I've been wanting to get one for a minute. So I think it's like perfect timing right now.
That's dope. I just want to say thank you for coming on the show. It's an honor.
For sure.
And then thank you for trusting me with your skin and being able to do this. I appreciate it. I know you're a busy person, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, it get crazy sometimes. But no, I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah. Let's get to it. Before we get started to the tattoo community, since this is a smaller tattoo, I'm gonna use a Bishop wand, the shader. It has a shorter stroke, so it'll hit softer with this tattoo. And I'm gonna use a 3-round liner, and then I'm gonna fill it in with a 15-round shader. So, yeah.
I know nothing about what you just said.
Yeah. Just a whole lot of tattoo codes. So real quick, tell me about your first tattoo experience.
Oh my goodness. So I would tell you, I have a lot more tats that you can't see. I got them when I was 16. Some place where you could go spend like, I think $10 or $20 and get a tattoo. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Was it here in St. Louis?
in St. Louis, yep.
Yeah.
Kind of near Broadway. You know what I'm talking about?
Was it? It wasn't. Was it Black Pearl?
No,
No.
I never been there. Is Ink Doctor
Ink
one?
Doctor? That's
They used to
familiar.
have like
Them
some
like on Fridays or something like that.
something. I don't know. I just remember being super young and going. I tell people like the best thing I could have did was get them in places no one could see because they're not the best tattoos. Like
Yeah.
if you could see them now, I would have major regrets. Like I got 2 stars on my stomach.
What made you get the stars?
I have no clue, no
No,
meaning. That's why I'm like I would have major regrets.
it was
And then
just
they're just like star outlines. They're not even
so not even filled in.
no,
Uh, did it like hurt too much to fill it in, or
probably. I can't even
yeah,
remember. And then I didn't, you know, you get older, you gain weight. Now they look more like I don't know. They're not a star anymore.
no. What would you say is your favorite tattoo or your most meaningful one?
I would say this fish tattoo.
Yeah.
Um, Fishing is like something like super dear to my heart,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to incorporate my son and my grandfather in it. Like to this day, we all three of us would go fishing and things like that.
That's beautiful. What do you like about like what made you fall in love with fishing?
My grandpa started taking me when I was probably like 6 years old, and it was just the one thing that really brought me a lot of peace. Um, I'm a very active individual, even when I was a kid, but like fishing just like forced me to sit still, wait, listen to all of my surroundings from like the water to the wind to the birds. Like it's just like I don't know, it's just a peace that you don't really get on a daily.
Yeah. I know where you're coming from. I love fishing. I grew up fishing with my mom, so
Okay.
that was definitely a peaceful environment to be in.
Did you used to go to like the park or the river?
Yeah, so we used to go to like Spanish Lake
Okay.
and like places like that. Yeah, she used to get me up early, like before the sunrise. I
That's
used
when
to
they
hate it.
fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah, we would go kind of far out. You heard of a town called Ellsbury?
Ellsbury. Yeah.
Yeah, we would go out there. I'll
Mm.
never forget. I caught a snapping turtle one time as a kid, and it was like huge. Almost pulled me in the water. My grandpa had to take the ride.
Oh dang, that was crazy. I know you was scared. Y'all was on a
Terrified.
boat.
Mm-mm. That's what was crazy because like I'm trying to pull it in, my feet just like grinding against the dirt and stuff. Like I remember it like it was yesterday for real.
Uh, so tell me a little bit about what you do.
Uh, I do a lot. I started out. A lot of people don't know that I used to be a memory care director at a senior living community. So my job was to create activities every day for seniors to do at the place that they lived. And if you fast forward to what I do now, I'm pretty much creating activities for people and things to do for people to do in St. Louis.
Mm,
Uh, so it's like a lot of people ask me like, how do you just come up with something and like quickly make it happen? I kind of had to do that at my in my career field, being a memory care director. Sometimes a vendor would cancel, let's say a yoga instructor would cancel, and I had to come up with something else for them to do on the spot.
right.
Uh, so yeah, I think it kind of took away that fear of creating quickly, and so yeah, so that's a piece of it. So I do events, but then also kind of am in the influencer world where I showcase a lot of the things to do in the city. I run a company called Date Ideas and Things to Do,
Mm,
which I think we about for St. Louis we got about like 340,000 followers.
that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's
That's
pretty.
that's not an easy thing to do.
It's not. It's not. You got a lot of different people in one spot with different opinions and different interests and all that. So my main goal is just making sure that I'm doing things that appeal to some of everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say like how do you manage all of that?
Um, I would say I have help. Like that's the biggest thing is just making sure you have the right people on your side that can step in when you can't. So sometimes I'll get overwhelmed. I may have like close to 1,000 pending posts, and I'll just instantly just look at that like I can't today. And I'm able
Yeah.
to make a call and have a couple of my team members clear it out.
that'll be good for the tattoo community as a whole, because it's like, okay, y'all can come here, even though y'all tattoo in St. Louis, we can still collaborate.
Yeah,
It's open
and
in the tattoo.
it's a dope look for you to have the largest space and to be kind of like creating a platform to showcase other artists and stuff that ain't even in your show. You know, like it's just a good look overall.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was for sure one of the goals. Cause I want to do like workshops and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, more in the tattoo community, but workshops and stuff like that.
Okay.
So even that's a way that we can combine too and turn those into events.
For sure.
So it's like,
Nah,
yeah, I like this.
I love it. This you shouldn't have shown me this, but now I'm gonna be on your line.
So with the date nights and things it's date nights and things to do,
Date ideas.
date ideas
Yeah.
and things to do. What year did you start that?
In the middle of the pandemic, 2020. So July 2020. And it was cool because it started off with just like me and my fiance at the time just showing all the different places we were going to on dates. And a lot of people were just like, where are you finding these places? Like, do y'all remember when the sunflower field went viral?
Yeah.
So I was the one that made that go viral first. Um, it was bittersweet. It was cool because it was like it got me a lot of new followers and stuff. But I remember going to the field afterwards and seeing that people had like cut a lot of the flowers and were taking them with them, stepping on them, and I kind of felt bad. And I think I realized how powerful my platform was, and I was like, I have to really be careful of how I put things out there and make sure that I never overwhelm a business like a restaurant and things like that. Because it's like going viral can be good, but it's sometimes it can be bad. It just depends.
Yeah. So how do you manage like the social media with your personal life?
That's something I'm still trying to master, I would say. Um, I think I struggle a little bit with really trying to understand not what my identity is, but you can be one way on social media, but that may not be your personality all the time. I'll give you an example. I have social anxiety. So I'm very vocal on social media. I post pictures, I have fun. But then if you run into me in person, I'm probably like against a wall or in a corner trying to like not be seen or whatever. But
Yeah.
people would assume that, oh, she's super approachable, just go up to her. And I love the attention. I love the love that I receive, but sometimes mentally it can kind of take a toll. So that's something I'm just still trying to work through and learn how to balance.
Right. I can see that. I can understand where you're coming from on that aspect because my view of social media is like when we see each other on social media, we seeing each other at 100%.
Yeah,
So it's like
that part.
when people see you in person, they expect you to be that 100%.
Yep. Do you ever see people like that you communicate with on social media and stuff like that, and then you run into them for the first time in person? Do you have that awkward moment of like, do I go up to them or do I act like I don't see you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But then I feel kind of, I'm like, all right, I should say something because it's morally right to do so.
Yeah.
So it's,
See, I'm the one that I act like I don't see you.
yeah. Mhm. That's good. And then you started doing another. So what? So let's get into the events. Like, what would you say was one of your biggest event
I'll
that
tell
you
you the first event that I went viral for was two back to back. The adult Easter egg hunt, and that was 2016. And so I still do that event to this day. I actually made front page of Wall Street Journal for that event, which is
That's
crazy. It's like
crazy.
an
Yeah.
Easter egg hunt. But and then right after that, I did the adult prom in 2016, and that was my first time ever like having people fly in town to attend an event. Um, that's the event that kind of just changed my life. I remember on my personal Facebook page, I may have had, let's just say, 4,000 friends on there. By the time that event was over, I had about like 20,000 followers on my personal Facebook. And so ever since then, I took that same marketing that I did for that event, and I do that for all of them.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. So what, you don't gotta spill all the sauce, but what would you say is one thing that you found that worked that you
Um,
would?
I drop teasers. So like I don't want to do anything where I feel like I have to beg people to buy a ticket, right?
Right.
So like I'll just ask my following like, what do y'all think? Like if so for the adult prom, the very
Mm-hmm.
first post was I made a mock flyer as if I was gonna do one, and it said like date to be announced, time, all of that. And I said, if I did an adult prom, would you attend? And that's actually what went viral, the fake post. And so now moving forward, if I come up with something crazy, I'll post and say, what y'all think about XYZ? And if I'm getting enough buzz, I'll go ahead and make that event happen in the next
Yeah.
couple of days.
So it's just that community engagement
Yeah.
and people giving people that feeling of like, yo, like I was a part of that decision.
Yeah, for sure.
So then they make them want to come from that
Hmm.
as well. That's dope.
Yeah, I would definitely say like I have an amazing following that they don't just follow me and watch, but they actually engage and they support. Even I have some people that will straight buy a ticket, even if they can't attend,
Hmm.
they'll buy a ticket to give their ticket to someone else. I have a lady in Florida that does that a lot, which is pretty cool.
That's beautiful. I like that. You have people that you actually have the community. You're
Yeah,
able to get people out. It's
yeah,
one thing to have the followers, but to actually have the following in the community, but actually move them
yeah.
is
I had an
definitely
event
more than that.
recently, rooftop event, and it started pouring down rain. And I'm like, man, everybody gonna leave. I'm gonna have to refund everybody. These people started dancing in the rain. Like it was the coolest thing. It was crazy. And I
Yeah.
had an umbrella and they didn't, but but I love the support.
That's
St.
what's
Louis is
up.
different.
Yeah. Are you from St. Louis?
Hmm.
Yeah. What
I'm from the north side. People don't believe me because I was only there
the
until I was
north
3,
side?
right?
Yeah.
And then I went out to Florissant, but I repped the north side.
Yeah. Like what part? So I grew up
Lee
on
and
the north
Shreve.
side, on Arlington. I don't know if you know where that's at.
I
It's
was
like,
3, so no.
yeah, I was younger, but that's what's up.
Yeah. Do you know about so if you're from my neighborhood, you know about like Hooper's Bakery,
Mm,
um, Neil Barbershop, and Car Wash.
I want to say the barbershop I'm familiar with.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I,
How's this tattoo feeling? Because I know you was
it's
nervous.
fire. I'm like, dang, I should get something bigger. Nah, this
It ain't as
I'm
bad as you
chilling.
thought, right?
Not at all. I'll definitely be back though.
Yeah. Is it anything you have coming up in the future? What do you got going?
I'm doing an event called The Reception. So it's a play on like a wedding reception and you crashing. Um, like I've been to a few weddings, and when I say those are the best parties I've ever been to, you got open bar, good music, good food, all of that. Wedding cake.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah, we're gonna incorporate all of those different things.
you gotta have a wedding cake.
Yeah,
It ain't no wedding without a wedding cake. But yeah, it's
right.
you like it?
I love it.
Just got a little bit, a couple spots left.
Okay. Yeah, that event, and then a bus trip going up to support Jason Tatum again. We always go to Chicago. They do a really good partnership with me.
Yeah. What made you come up with that idea?
For the bus trip,
Yeah.
I wanted to go and support him anyway, with him being from St. Louis, and I was like, well, dang, like I might as well make an event out of it, get more people to go up. It was pretty cool the first time. He was pretty excited to see like how many people we had up there for him. It was 2 bus loads of people. He came out and kicked it with us and everything before the game.
That's amazing. That sounds exciting.
Yeah,
I hate I missed it. I did see it though.
yeah,
I
it was a
definitely.
vibe for sure. And it's quick. You go up and come right back down. So it's like a 1 day trip.
Yeah, that's not bad. Chicago not that far from
No.
here.
I've gone to Boston to see him too though, which was super cool.
Yeah, it's like the home games be hitting different, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like I felt like I was from Boston at that game. That's just how cool the environment was.
What you
Oh
think?
yeah, I love it. Yeah, nope.
What did Do you have any other tattoo ideas that you plan on getting?
I don't not at the moment. Like not that I'm brave enough to get. So yes, but it'll be a while before I get them.
Yeah.
I need to get like some shading done to like the rest of my arm, but I don't really know what to ask for, like what type of shading.
To what, like fill
Just
in the
to fill
gaps?
in, yeah. Like I've seen some people have like this type of shading here, or like clouds, or I've seen all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What would you recommend?
So I see you do have the space, the astronaut.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go more with that.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
And then the UFOs up here.
Mm-hmm.
She already got that sky like universe
Yeah,
type thing going.
and that would flow well with like even with the fish being here.
Hmm.
Dope. Yeah, I love it.
So with your events, have you ever like what is the wildest thing that's ever happened at an event?
Um, Wildest that's positive, I would say, when Beyonce's dancers came to my Beyonce event, her dancers and her photographer, that was like a super cool moment.
Yeah.
Um, but probably the wildest that I was able to turn into a positive, I had my first fight at an event. Some girls started fighting over the summer. I've never had anything like that happen. So since me doing events, 2012 was my very first, yeah, 2012 speed dating event was my very first event. Had never had something like that happen, and it did. And I'm gonna be honest, it almost broke me, but I ended up birthing the gospel day party out of
Mm.
that. So like it happened on a Sunday. That Monday, I was like, clearly these people need Jesus. And so then I went ahead and promoted it and everything. And the following Sunday, I had my gospel day party. It was sold out and everything.
That's amazing. That's that's a good way to turn it around.
Yeah, yeah. And our target market for that event isn't really the people that's already in the church. It's more so for the people that are looking for a safe space to love God, and feel comfortable. Like for me, with me being a lesbian woman, like sometimes it's difficult to find spaces like that where I can be who I am but still love God the way that I love God.
Mm.
Which is why like this tattoo is really meaningful to me, just because it just will constantly signify, you know, the reason I keep going and how I'm able to have the strength that I have to get through a lot of the things I go through. Um, so just yeah, creating that kind of space is important for me.
That's good. And it's coming from a good place.
Yeah, and they're showing out online for it. Like people are asking us to come to their city. We just hit 1 million on one of the videos.
That's what's up. Congratulations to that.
Thank you. And Kelly Rowland liked the video,
Yeah,
which was cool. Yeah. So in my mind, Beyonce, she's seen it, right?
it definitely. She definitely shared it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you gotta be. Yeah, check that out.
Fire. I love it. Look, put me back on the books. I want to come back like ASAP.
Yeah,
Okay. Like it. Let's go. Yeah, I love it.
cool, cool.
All right. Thank you.
I appreciate it. No problem. Thank you.
I love the placement. Like that, like for me to be able to like instantly like look down, like these here, I love them, but I can't see them. But like this, for it to just, yeah.
It's right there. The daily reminder.
Yep.
Yeah,
For sure.
I
Thank
like
you.
it. Thank you. That's it. I'm Sean Smith. This is Morgan Casey. This is another episode of In the Skin. You want to tell them where to follow you on social media?
Check me out on Instagram, Date Ideas and Things to Do, or Morgan Casey STL. And yeah. All right, so my reflection would definitely be one of my favorite podcast interviews I've ever done. Like I've been on a lot of different ones, but this was the most unique. It kept me just like in the zone and really understanding like what we're talking about. The fact that it incorporated a tattoo and I was able to incorporate like the meaning of my tattoo, I think just made it even deeper. I felt very safe in the space. It's an amazing environment. Like my only regret would be is that I got a small tattoo, so I couldn't keep talking. So I definitely want to do a part 2 and part 3 and just coming back. I love it here.